There's an alarming issue which has come up from the 1st of July, and that is in placement of the new BNS or Bharatiya Nyaya Sahita. There are few draconian laws which I feel many people must not be knowing, and hence I'm taking this liberty to just discuss 3 points out of this thing. It's a very long issue, and it will take a lot of study before we are able to form an opinion or go further in this matter. Section 172 of the BNS, police can arrest without warrant. Again, I'm repeating, under section 172 of the BNS, police can arrest anyone without a warrant. Nothing more to be said. Are we still governed by a democratic nation, which is also governed by the directions of the United Nations Declaration of Democracies? This is a big question mark which I am raising over here. Section 187.2 of BNSS says you can be in police custody for 90 days and not 24 hours. There was a law that once if police arrest anyone without a warrant, within 24 hours they have to produce the victim before a magistrate and obtain a proper remand order to be jailed or investigated further. This was the provision which gave us a lot of cover, lot of protection to ordinary citizens. Now this has been turned into 90 days. Just imagine you are walking on the road, the policeman does not like your face. He arrests you and puts you behind bars for 90 days. After 90 days only, that's 3 months, your liberty has been trampled upon, and only then he will go and produce you before a magistrate, and the magistrate may say, yes, it is nonsense, and set you free. What happens to my 90 days of independence? What happens to my 90 days of liberty? This is the question which the United Nations must also be thinking about. Then we come down to section 111.1 of the BNS. If you write or speak strongly against government, if you write or speak anything strongly against the government, you are a terrorist. Are we heading towards a police state? Is this not a dictatorial trend? Is this democracy? Government are formed so that they are criticized and they come onto the proper path. And shying away from criticism and arresting a person who criticize them, I don't think so. This is democracy. Section 197 says, any information can be deemed false or misleading, hence you are a criminal. It says that 197 says that any information can be deemed false. Any information that you give, even what I am saying today, it may be deemed false and I could be arrested. So we are already on the threshold of a police state. This section 150 and 152 says government can criminalize you if it feels that your democratic rights can affect the sovereignty of the nation. If the government feels that my freedom affects the sovereignty of the nation, my rights can be taken away. Is this not a re-implementation of the sedition law under section 124 of the IPC? These are very alarming issues which are being built up. Other things I don't know, I have not read, and this is just for the people to think that I have addressed you. Another alarming judgment has come from the Allahabad High Court yesterday, and that very clearly states that there was a big meeting going on, a spiritual meeting being held by the Christians, and the pastor was arrested that he had engaged himself in religious conversions, and he was thrown in jail. I think it's about 6 months, and the matter has come before the High Court, and the High Court has gone to the extent of saying that religious conversions are growing in alarming proportions, and because it is growing, hence his bail has been cancelled. My simple question, I'm a very simple citizen, and I try to ask a very simple question, that if I go to any religious place, have I converted myself? If I feel like going into a Hindu religious meeting, do I become a Hindu? If I go and listen to a Gurbani, do I become a Sikh? So how can I become a Christian when I just go to a church just to listen what the pastor or that faith has to say? My freedom of liberty is being trampled by such observations. As per today's law, as per the Indian Constitution today, we have the right to change our religion. All the religion-free societies have the right to adopt any religion of their liking when they understand these things. This has been given very clearly in Article 25A. And the power to convert anybody from one religion to another religion lies with the state. Only the district collector has got the power to declare that he is no more a Hindu, or he is no more a Christian, or he is no more a Sikh. Nobody else, no religious leader, no Granthi, no pastor, no pedder, no Pandit has got the power to convert anybody into religion. All they can do is preach. They are preaching. This is the actual. So, our respected judge, sir, you have gone on to defame a particular community. You have gone on to defame without any basis and lot of bias. I protest against such interpretations which unnecessarily puts any community in the dock. We are being hanged without being heard or without any reasonable reason, and these are things which have to be much munched and thought upon. The correction forces will be there, matters will be going to the appeal, the matter may be corrected, but the damage has already been done. People have started believing and thinking, yes, lot of religious conversion is going on, and when a false narrative has been set even by the High Court is a very shameful act. I denounce such unnecessary trampling upon our rights, and I pray and hope that proper sense will prevail.